Well, hello, all my amazing Aquarius friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be talking about your tarot today, alright? Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Now, let's get going on this, shall we? I've already pre-shuffled, and I've got 3 piles. A card for your past, a card for your present, and a card for your future, and then 3 clarifiers per card, just like last time, alright? Now let's get going on this, shall we? Now, my beautiful Aquariuses, your past card, energy card, is the Hierophant. This card signifies truth, advice, and education, okay? The truth can be hard to swallow, especially if you're missing part of your esophagus. But pay attention to the messages you're receiving. Though they may be alarming, you need the information to make wise choices later. And with the city under siege, there's no telling how long this reporter will stay on the air. Alright. Your first clarifier is the Ace of Hazards. I like this one. The Ace of Hazards signifies possibilities, financial rewards, and new beginnings. Now, the Ace of Hazards symbolizes fresh starts and new opportunities and the need for a plan to make the most of them. This ace recognizes the hard work that got you to this point and gives you an extra hand to assist with that next step in your march toward global domination. Think of this card as a high five from the undead. Okay. Your second clarifier is the Eight of Hazards. Invention, ingenuity, new approach. Now, the Eight of Hazards demonstrates the need to think outside the pressurized expansion tank. If a current endeavor is failing or stalling, alright, try rewiring the brain to explore new possibilities and different angles. Don't return to the same tactics over and over again. You need to put your talents and imagination to better use. Your third clarifier is the Three of Swords. Heartache, jealousy, and loss. Oh no. Jealousy rears its ugly head, and in the wake of the zombie apocalypse, you don't want anyone to take the phrase "eat your heart out." Like, literally. The Three of Swords is a sign of trouble, turmoil, and triangles in love, marriage, or close friendships. Take a moment to catch your breath. Though releasing your rage or a painful situation may feel awesome in the moment, the consequences could come back to bite you in the ass. That's not a part of it, but I wanted to say it. So we're going to do this a little bit different. I think instead of recapping the first and going back to the present and then doing that and then coming back and recapping the present and going to the future and then coming back and recapping the whole thing, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run you through it real quick and then recap it all at once, okay? Now, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius, your present energy is the Queen of Cups. Intuitive, devoted, and emotions. Nurturing, playful, and communicative despite her absence of lips, the Queen of Cups feels that life is a party. Now, her house often overflows with friends seeking counsel and advice. The Queen has an uncanny ability to hear and understand the mysteries of the universe. Look for new prospects in the areas of children, animals, spiritual matters, and the environment, alright? That's your present energy. Your first clarifier for your present energy is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. This card signifies completion of tasks, willpower, and persistence. You're the gift that keeps on giving, and you don't know when to quit. Your steadfast devotion, obsession to completing a task does credit to the zombie mantra for brains. While you may be weary at the end of the day, your satisfaction comes from doing a job well done and sucking the eyeballs off of your fingertips. Your second clarifier is the King of Wands. I don't know if you can see him, but this card signifies entrepreneur, self-reliant, and optimism. Now look at his leg. The King of Wands has an independent streak that allows him to see old problems from a new perspective. When his leg was blown off by a landmine, he fashioned a new one out of wood. Something of a loner, the King of Wands may not be the cuddliest person in your life, but there's no better source for inventive, practical advice. He's especially good with business and construction. Now, your third clarifier is the Emperor. You're the Emperor, right? Or you know someone who is? Leader, control, and order out of chaos. Viewing every obstacle as a challenge, the Emperor uses logic and common sense to counteract the chaos raging outside the abandoned house, alright? Now, you're holed up in it. He may represent an older male in your life or an authority figure whose guidance and protection you counted on when others are literally losing their heads. Alright, let's talk about your future. Remember, the future's not set in stone. You can change it at any point in time. And, if this resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, that's also great, alright? Just keep in mind that everybody's different. Now let's continue. This is your future clarifier, is the Sun card. This card signifies success, enlightenment, and hope. Sweet success, the morning sun has risen, and the rescue teams have arrived. After foiling a hostile takeover by the undead, you've earned a one-way ticket to a safer place. Now it's time to make plans for the future. Consider traveling to warmer climates or getting a new job. There's good money in corpse disposal nowadays. Your first clarifier is the Nine of Cups. I don't know if you noticed this, but doesn't she kind of look like if Laura Ingalls and Princess Leia from Star Wars had a baby, that's what she looked like? I like this card. Every time I see it, I think of her. This card signifies wishes, dreams, material, and physical happiness. Wishes do come true, and the secluded tropical paradise of your dreams are just within reach. Generally acknowledged as one of the most positive tarot cards in the entire deck, the Nine of Cups indicates that a wonderful gift or reward is coming your way. Until then, keep on keeping on. Those zombies have to wander off sooner or later. Alright. Your second clarifier is the Five of Wands. For your future, quarrel, strife, and competition. Every zombie will fall prey to the occasional petty squabble, but while you and your buddy argue over who gets to eat the leg meat, it's possible the rest of the corpse is mounting a swift escape. So remember, the next time you find yourself in a quarrel, take a moment to consider what's really important. Even if you win the battle, you may ultimately lose the war. Alright. Last clarifier for future energy is the death, new beginnings, transformation, and rebirth. You just had to take this card literally, didn't you? Rather than seeing the death card as a bad omen, think of it as an opportunity, alright? This is a time to shed bad habits and abandon past restraints. A great transformation may be underway. Go ahead and bury those old relationships. Just be sure they don't crawl back out later. Whenever I hear that, I think they're gonna say, and they'll bite you in the ass. Right? Okay, let's recap real quick. Now, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius, your past energy signifies that you have got truth and advice and education, right? You're dealing with possibilities, financial rewards, and new beginnings, invention, ingenuity, and you are approaching things with a new perspective. But you are also dealing with heartache, jealousy, and loss, which seems anticlimactic, but it just happens, right? Because I know that sometimes the Three of Swords can also be that you're not in a party with just you and your significant other, but with you, your significant other, and a vice of theirs, like video game or whatever, right? So I'm saying like a bad habit or drugs or something, right? That they just can't shake. So you're dealing with that bullshit, whichever it is, alright? Now your present energy is that you're the Queen of Cups. You've overcome most of that, right? You're intuitive, devoted, and your emotions are great. The Knight of Wands is you have a completion of tasks, willpower, and you kept on being persistent. You're also an entrepreneur, you're self-reliant, and you're very full of optimism. Now, but with all that combined, that makes you a great leader. You're able to control your environment and bring order out of chaos. Now for your future, which is not set in stone, you got the sun, you got success, enlightenment, and hope, everything you can want. Not to mention you're accomplishing your dreams, your wishes, and materials and physical happiness from the Nine of Cups. But with all this happiness, you're going to have a little bit of a roller coaster down effect, right? So you're going to end up in a competition, strife, or quarrels. The thing is that if you're end up with, if somebody thinks of you as competition, you should tell them that no, you're not a competition for them. The one who should be competing against them is themselves, just like they're for you. That way you can better yourself and grow as a human being. Does that make sense? Now, your last clarifier is death. You have overcome that strife, quarrels, and competition. for the better of everybody, including yourself, and you've started a new beginning. You're transforming and rebirthing something beautiful, right? It doesn't have to be a baby. It's like an idea or something. But other than that, I mean, you're going to have a great day today. I love you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And join me again for tomorrow's daily horoscope, okay? Love you, Aquarius. Bye.